What's up, guys? xMarcGx here, bringing you a new video. A long time no see. I'm coming back with a two-parter. After you watch this video, be sure to check out part 2. It will be in the description. Today's video will be on Steadyscope. I'm going to be doing a Warsong Golds, kind of like last time. This one's a bit more entertaining, I must say, though. I did change his gear around a bit from my last Steadyscope video. He's more focused on intellect and attack power and crit rating and stuff like that. Not really focused on stamina too much. I do like the new gear, though. I do hit a lot harder, I would say. I've noticed, and yeah, it's pretty nice. So my level 19 Twink Guild Amplified is hosting this particular battleground, and we do have a 6-man cell in this one, and everyone is marked, so I'm just going to tell you the names. You guys can keep track as we go along. I am the Skull, Steadyscope level 10, Twink Hunter. Alleviation is the 19 Priest Healer, or the Moon. Dual Blade, our 15 Twink Rogue. Yes, 15 Twinks exist. He is going to be the X, which is kind of funny. Dual Blade, X, it's like 2 swords. Yeah, whatever. Our Shaman is going to be SCing, which is pretty efficient because he has Ghost Wolf and a shield. He's going to be square, and Lobby Heals, our level 19 Reddit is going to be triangle. Our second healer is Nightling, the level 19 Druid. He's going to be star. Now, our 6-man cell is working out pretty well. At first, we had Raya, the square, and Nightling, Ghost Wolf, and Travel Form move in as a 2-man cell and try to grab their flag, but they didn't have any defense, so it wasn't really that beneficial anyway. But usually we break our teams up into cells and then meet up after we have the flag held, and then we go farm kills. Our primary objective in these war songs aren't to farm kills. They're mainly to kill their FC whenever they grab it and keep everybody alive. In Amplified, we try to have everybody go flawless at the end, and in this battleground we've had a couple BGs so far where someone dies, but usually it ends up in flawless. Like I said, we usually have 2 teams. One team breaks off, grabs a flag, the other team meets up with them, then we clash it with the Horde. Whenever there is a flag carrier, we stop whatever we are doing and go kill their flag carrier. Having Alliance win is a top priority in this guild, and that's what we really want to do. We don't want to piss off our own faction every game by making it tie and Alliance never win. We want to make sure Alliance wins every single time we pre-made. For the most part, everyone in the guild sticks together. Dual Blade, our 15 Rogue, does drift off a bit and almost dies a couple times, but our Beast Healers keep him up. We like to have class distribution as our main thing. We don't like to take one class or too much hunters. More than 1 hunter, obviously, is too much. A hunter alone is incredibly overpowered and takes everyone's kills, which makes people mad. Since our attacks are instant and people get other people low, we just usually end up resulting in the finishing shot. And really, hunters are not too hard to play in general. That's why I made a level 10 one, so I can have some sort of disadvantage. Obviously, I get hit a lot harder because I'm level 10, and everyone is higher level than me as well, so they increase crit chance and everything like that. In every pre-made we do, we like to have 2 healers. That's one of the best layouts you can do. 2 healers, 3 DPS, 2 healers, 2 DPS, 3 healers, 1 DPS. Either way, you can do a successful Twink pre-made like this with just 3 Twinks as long as you all know what you're doing. But having, obviously, the more the merrier, but if it does get too much, like once you go 7+ in a cell, it honestly gets a little boring because, you know, everything's just too easy and it's really doesn't have any challenge. This one, it was very tactical, very laid out, very obstructional. I led our group to perfection in this one. Basically, they did not get anywhere with this, and all of our members did an excellent job. In my opinion, the best 2 level 19 Twink healers are priests and druids, which is why I like to have 1 of each, or 2 druids or 2 priests. Priests are really nice because their bubble is a lifesaver, especially when one of Amplified's Twinks gets low and they're trying to run towards healing range, and say they're at 50 health and they're getting attacked by a couple lobies. Well, you give those lobies a few seconds, they can take down that 50 health, but as soon as they get in range, the priest can bubble, and then be able to, the bubble will last long enough for them to throw them a heal, so it kind of saves them basically. Paladins have that too with their Hand of Protection, but it has a cooldown. The bubble, its cooldown is very, very low compared to the Hand of Protection. Paladins are very nice too. I do like Paladin healers, even though they only have 1 healing spell at 19. Sucks you don't get Flash of Light till level 20, but Holy Light works just as well. Also, you can wear all types of armor as a Paladin. Obviously not plate at that low level. There isn't really any plate gear anyway besides BOA gear, but you can wear mail, leather, cloth, and completely customize your gear in the sense that you can go healing and have any type of gear you want from the level 19 bracket. If you're just a priest, you can only get 19 cloth gear. Druids are pretty cool because you can have cloth and leather, which I do have a mix of on Restored, my level 19 Twink Druid, and he's very, very nice too. I love healing level 19s. My hots are amazing, and yeah, it's really fun. I personally think Shami healers are the worst, mainly because they don't have many healing spells. Their Ghost Wolf is nice for catching up to a group, but usually if you're sticking together anyway, you won't need to do that. Shamis are way better off DPSing anyway. Shamis are the most OP DPS class at 19. Besides Hunters, but a Shaman versus Hunter, the Shaman usually wins because at 19 the Shaman is a mix of a melee and a caster DPS. So you just get in their face, you melee them, you spam your Earthbind, and they'll never get away. It's pretty nice. Shaman Twinks are amazing, but not as healers in my opinion. They don't really have CCs besides Earthbind, but that needs to be in range. As the Druids who have Roots and Pallies who have an amazing CC that stuns, and Priests have Psychic Scream, which is really nice for getting somebody off NFC's back. So, yeah. Druids, Priests, Pallies, Shami's not so much, but Druids, Priests, Pallies, amazing healers. Love to have them in my premates. As you guys can tell, this wasn't sped up as much as the other war song. Hope you guys like this version better. Be sure to check out part 2 if you haven't seen it yet. Hopefully you haven't, because this is part 1. You should be watching part 1 first anyway. But yeah, be sure to check that out right now after this video ends, and I hope you enjoy both of them. Peace out. Until next time. Later.